Hey guys, Praveen here. So today we are going to look at some of my favorite plugins in Figma. So let's start with Batch Styler. So this is mostly used for updating all the text styles at once. So if you can see here, I have lots of text styles, right? So from text XS, which has lots of text styles inside it, to text 9XL. So if I want to change everything, I can't do it over here, but if I open the batch style plugin, I can just select everything, Command A or Control A to select everything. And if I want to change the font family or size or something, if I even update the text name, anything, if I want to add letter spacing to some 9XL fonts, I can do this. So for example, if I have selected everything, I'll change the font family from enter to Geist, and I can map the correct font weight, because Inter has Geist a different font weight names. From Inter we can select the correct font weight from here and update styles. So this is mostly helpful for like large design systems. If you have to change a font for everything, if you have to change something else for like text access, if you want to change something like font size for text access, you can just select all the things like this and then quickly change it with the batch styler. So yeah, this is my number one. Number two is fill rule editor. So this is for icons, especially the icons that you have made yourself. So all these icons that here, yeah, I think everything is I made all these things. So especially with filled icons like these icons, so this is filled icon, right? It might sometimes have a problem of even odd rule. Even odd rule is you can see here non-zero rule is something like this, and even odd rule will be something like this. So if something has even odd rule, especially with filled icons with gaps inside them, the export won't look good. Some of the it will be something like this. Yeah, some of them will be filled in, some of them will be not filled in, so it will be very unpredictable most of the time. So basically it shouldn't be red, it should be always be something blue like this. Let me just change this. Yeah, something blue like this. So Figma doesn't natively have the support, so we use something like fill editor for that support. So I have to go one by one in all the icons that I have before exporting them as SVG and check if everything is non-zero rule, which this icons makes it easy. So yeah, so that's why this is my number two, especially when designing icons. Next we have styles and variables organized. Like the batch styler, but this is even more to organize all the variables in my page. So let me scan. So in this page I have only one frame, this dashboard. Let me scan the page. Yeah, so you can see there's lots of unlinked numbers. Let me just select corner radius. Okay, see, so some things for this pill, it has a corner radius of 999, but it's not mapped to this variable, right? So you can see all the things that are not mapped to variables or styles over here, numbers, even strings. Yeah, so these are all font weights, font family, these are all not mapped to anything. So you can see here, and if you want to map some things to some of the variables or styles, you can just go in and map it. So let me see. Okay, see, this color is not mapped to anything, this color is not mapped, everything else is mapped to local. You can map it to local or even your team variables here. But yeah, it's just a cool place to see everything that's not mapped. So yeah, I have shadow base for some of the things, but some of the shadows are not highlighted here. So it's just a single place to see which of the variables are mapped, which is not mapped, so that while giving to developers or something, you can just go and add variables to everything. So just so everything, all the best practices are followed here. Moving on to my next plugin, it's code syntax highlighter. So yeah, this is one of my favorite plugins, because when I'm designing code blocks, especially for like blog post or something, it's very hard. So I use something like this. So imagine if this is a code block, right? I can just select that, add some theme that I want, GitHub dark dimmed is good, use prettier here also, that's great, and run the plugin, and it gives me the code block for that. So it's much easier than creating this code block yourself, because different languages, different programming languages has different things to worry about. So if you want a code block somewhere, just use this code set as highlighter. It has lots of themes that most developers use, and it's very easy to use mostly. So yeah, that's one of my favorite plugins. And for the final one is noise and texture. This comes very handy while I'm designing landing pages. So let me just select the sidebar and give it this thing. No, let me select something else. Okay, let me select the sidebar and add this one. Yeah, see, it's added the whatever is generating over here in this canvas, it will be added as an image to what we are selecting. So let me just reduce the opacity on this, and it's auto updates also, which is great. So you can just select anything you want over here, and yeah, I use mostly to in landing pages to create rad backgrounds, so which is great. But yeah, you can also use it in web apps like this, especially for sidebars. I'm just trying to figure out something which looks great, but yeah, that will take a while. But yes, this is one of my favorite plugins. It is great, especially for like patterns like this. You can update it however you want. It has like lots of customization options for things like this. You can create, you can mostly create like unique patterns all the time. So whenever you want something unique in a landing page, mostly you can go for this. I'll just remove that. Yeah, so yeah, these 5 are my favorite plugins at the moment. So let me know if you want a part 2 of this. I have lots of plugins that I can share you guys with. Yeah, these 5, check it out. I'll put the links in the description, and yeah, let me know if you want part 2.